Dmitri Mendeleev. Remember that name? He was a Russian chemist with a dream that would change the world of science forever. A dream to organize the elements, the building blocks of our universe. He envisioned a system that would bring order to chaos. Back then, scientists knew about some elements, but their knowledge was fragmented and incomplete. The elements were a jumbled mess. No order, no system. It was like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. Mendeleev wanted to change that. He was determined to find a solution. Mendeleev was obsessed with patterns. He believed that nature had a hidden order waiting to be discovered. He believed there had to be a way to arrange the elements logically. So he gathered information. He studied tirelessly. Atomic weight, properties, everything he could find. He left no stone unturned in his quest for knowledge. He wrote them on cards. Each card represented a piece of the puzzle. Then he played a game that would change the course of chemistry, a game of chemical solitaire. He arranged and rearranged the cards, searching for a pattern. He arranged and rearranged the cards. He searched for trends. Finally, he saw it, the breakthrough he had been waiting for. The elements, when arranged by atomic weight, revealed a stunning pattern. Their properties repeated. This was a breakthrough, a revelation that would change everything. Mendeleev's periodic table was born, a tool that would become fundamental to the field of chemistry. But here's the truly amazing part. Mendeleev's table wasn't just a list. It was a visionary framework that went beyond the known elements. It had gaps, empty spaces where elements should be, but weren't discovered yet. These gaps were not mistakes, but intentional placeholders. Mendeleev boldly predicted their existence. He had the foresight to see what others couldn't. He even predicted their properties with incredible accuracy. Imagine that. He described their atomic weights, densities, and even their chemical behaviors. He called these missing elements EKA elements. This term was derived from the Sanskrit word eka, meaning one. Eka means one beyond in Sanskrit. It was a nod to the idea that these elements were one step beyond what was known. For example, he predicted Eka aluminum, an element with properties similar to aluminum, but heavier. This was later discovered and named gallium. He also predicted Eka silicon and Eka boron, each with specific characteristics. Scientists were skeptical at first. How could you predict something that hasn't been discovered? But Mendeleev was confident. He trusted his periodic table. His periodic table was more than a chart. It was a map, a blueprint of the fundamental building blocks of matter. This map guided scientists to new discoveries, proving that Mendeleev's vision was not just accurate, but revolutionary. Just a few years later, Mendeleev's genius was confirmed. A French chemist, Paul-Émile Lecoq de Bois-Baudran, discovered a new element in 1875. It had the properties Mendeleev predicted for Eka aluminum, a placeholder name he had given. They named it gallium after France, honoring the country of its discovery. Mendeleev had predicted gallium's density, melting point, and even its ability to form specific compounds with remarkable accuracy. And guess what? He was incredibly close, almost spot on. This was a monumental triumph for Mendeleev and his periodic table, proving its predictive power. Gallium wasn't the only element that fit his predictions. Scandium, germanium, rhenium, all discovered later and all matched Mendeleev's predictions with astonishing precision. These discoveries solidified Mendeleev's place in scientific history, cementing his legacy as a visionary. Sadly, Mendeleev missed out on the Nobel Prize, but his legacy is far greater and more enduring. The periodic table is the foundation of modern chemistry. It's in every classroom, every lab, a testament to Mendeleev's genius. And there's one final honor. Element 101, a synthetic element, is named Mendeleevium in his honor. A fitting tribute to the man who organized the elements and dared to predict the unseen. Mendeleev's story reminds us the universe is full of wonders, waiting for a curious mind to unlock them.